appreciate it, man.
Get it done tomorrow.
Appreciate the free cab, brother.
You know, Joe, you're the only one that feels that way.
Well,
He don't mean it. He don't mean it.
If you are unfamiliar with the show, which I guess is very unlikely, Iron Resurrection is an automobile-themed reality TV show that follows the daily activities of Joe Martin and other cast members in the Martin Bros Customs car shop. Speaking of car shows, Iron Resurrection sits among the top shows with content free of unprofessional actor controversies. While the cast members do their jobs with due diligence, it's only important that they smile to the bank after every episode, which will serve as their fee and also double as an encouragement for them to do better. Of course, the cost of customizing cars is high, but nonetheless, car builders are living a pretty good life, and we're to give you all the details about how rich the cast members of Iron Resurrection are. Let's get into it.
Joe and I are on our way over in the Ford truck to put it through its paces. Shag's hanging out with Terry and John, hoping he's not giving too much away.
No matter what sounds you hear, do not look.
I'm not looking.
Oh, man.
At the mention of Iron Resurrection, Joe Martin and his wife come to mind. Although they are a vital role in the show, they also need the help of other cast members like Javier Shorty Ponce, Jason Shag Arrington, Michael Zabonik, and Jason Martin, among others. The likes of Pampa and Manny left the show due to mutual consent. Joe Martin. Joe Martin is a businessman and restoration expert who operates a shop in Texas. Car enthusiasts will recognize him for his recurring role on the car show Iron Resurrection. The show revolves around Joe, his wife, and the rest of the team as they manage Martin Bros Custom Shop. The team has recently worked on exciting projects like a 63 Impala with a 4-speed and a 55 Chevy Bel Air. A glance into Joe's childhood showed that Joe started nursing his passion for cars right during his teenage years. He wanted to learn everything he could about mechanical things, but because he lacked formal training, he opted to learn from his neighbors instead. Luckily, his neighbors, much older than him, were also willing to help him achieve his goals. It's one thing to want to learn because it might be helpful, and it's another thing to want to learn because of passion. Joe was passionate about learning about cars, so the older boys proved very helpful and eager to let him learn by watching. Aside from learning from them, he also kept frequenting garages as often as he could, picking up a few interesting things along the way. Joe's passion, plus the fact that he held great admiration for the work of Boyd Coddington, paved the way for him. After much learning, it was important for Joe to put himself to the test and build things, but his idol's products were costly and out of his price range. This made Joe start making his stuff from scratch, a method that would later help his career. Joe has a passion for cars. He also has the required skills to be an artist. He discovered his artistic skill as a young boy, and his mother would also help him by instructing him to spend most of his time drawing over walls at home. Joe only stopped drawing on the walls after she got him a sketch pad. As expected, Joe was not really good when he started drawing. He was a child after all. To improve, Martin acquired copies of different hot rod magazines and traced a few cars and motorcycles that appeared on the cover. Over time, he gradually improved. He did this by trying to sketch every single mechanical thing he came across. These ranged from trains to bikes and also led him to develop an interest in designing cars. Joe is married to his heartthrob Amanda, which many fans believe was a match made in heaven, as Amanda also has a thing for cars. Although she's a former banker with lots of experience to brag about, the search for a less stressful job made her opt for a role on Iron Resurrection. Joe has been hosting the show since 2016 with a backlog of interesting episodes. Joe has multiple sources of income, ranging from his auto shop, which not only services and details cars, but also sells merchandise on their online store. Some of the merch available includes a custom t-shirt, which is readily available for $25. Fans can also buy a custom belay knurled edge radiator cap for $55. His business contributes a lot to his net worth due to the show's popularity. As of October 2022, Joe Martin is reportedly worth $900,000, including his earnings as Iron Resurrection's host. Amanda Martin. Amanda Keithley Martin was born on the 11th of December 1973. She was born in Red Oak, Texas, to Sandy Clapp Knapzinger and Zachary J. Keithley Jr. Amanda spent the majority of her childhood years in Red Oak until her college years. After graduating, Amanda worked in the banking sector. She worked for Wells Fargo, a major financial corporation based in the United States. Amanda worked for the organization for 4 years, rising through the ranks to become vice president, branch manager. After her time at Wells Fargo, Amanda took up a job at Pioneer Bank, which is quite smaller when compared to Wells Fargo, but her experience soon helped the bank elevate its status and also helped Amanda climb through the ranks quickly too. Amanda held the positions of assistant vice president and deposit operations vice president at the bank. She went on to work as a product manager after being promoted. However, after meeting her husband, she abandoned her job in finance and went to work for Joe's Martin Bros Customs. Being a business owner, it's not surprising that Amanda makes most of her money from the restoration and fabrication business her family runs. She's one of the top figures at the company, which entitles her to a significant portion of its profits. Martin Bros Customs have also taken to merchandising, as said earlier, but while Joe runs his for male fans, Amanda also does the same for female fans. The Martins sell various items to fans on their website. These include a FlexFit Martin Bros hat, which retails for $25, and a ladies caddy tee, which is available for $20. All of Martin Bros merchandise helps Amanda and her family to generate additional income. Taking all of this into account, Amanda Martin's net worth is estimated to be $400,000 as of October 2022. Jason Martin. Jason Martin is well known for his work on Iron Resurrection, Leap of Faith, and Final Recourse. He's been working in television since 2003 and works with exceptionally talented people in front of and behind the camera. He has the abilities to shoot, capture audio, direct, and produce, and the highest contribution he gives on the show is by finding the true heart of the story. Jason is an all-rounder, so it's understandable why his brother wants him on the show. Joe Martin started Martin Bros Customs with his brother Jason when he found a house that had a big space to open his shop. The duo launched Martin Bros Bikes and eventually turned their focus and targeted bikes. They found it was easier for them to work on bikes as bikers didn't try to negotiate. That was an added benefit. But when Martin Bros Bikes shut down due to some economic reasons, they rebuilt a team and opened Martin Bros Customs. At Martin Bros Customs, they design and customize and adjust everything from cars, motorcycles, and the occasional boat. As of October 2022, Jason is estimated to be worth around $200,000, with most of his earnings coming from the show. Jason Shag Arrington. Shag Arrington was born in Austin, Texas, to Bill Arrington and Joyce Arrington. Although Shag's precise birthday remains unknown, it's speculated that he was born around 1971 or 1972. In terms of his education, he enrolled in Tarrant County College in 1990 and received his diploma in 1991. Bill, Jason's father, is a former United States Air Force Staff Sergeant. Bill opened a service station called Texaco Service Station after he retired. Shag began taking vehicle concepts from his father from a young age. In their garage, the father and son team used to work together to tackle whatever tasks they had on their to-do list. Shag Arrington is best known for his role in the 3-season reality show Iron Resurrection, which aired from 2016 to 2018. However, in 2020, after 2 years, the team broadcasted its 4th season on the Motor Trend Network. Shag played Jason, a vehicle mechanic who went shopping with his wife, Amanda. Javier Ponce, Mike, Manny, and Pampa, during their active days on the show, were some of the other cast members present. Jason Shag Arrington, according to some sources, has a net worth of roughly $500,000. He also made a fair living from his television career. According to numerous online sites, Arrington's television shows earned him millions of dollars per episode. Aside from acting, the American actor is well versed in events marketing, grassroots initiatives, sports marketing, consumer promotion, and athlete management. With his team, Young Biker Gang, he works on a fat-tired electric mini bike, so we may infer he makes a lot of money in this field as well. The likes of Pampa, Kato, Manny, and Shorty have left the show due to personal reasons, but they all made quite a fortune for themselves while on the show. Iron Resurrection remains one of the few reality TV shows that still keeps going strong even after some of its best hands left, all thanks to Joe Martin's professionalism. Which Iron Resurrection shows, Bill, do you think wowed you the most?